So what were we talking about, Joy?
We are talking about Worlds Collide on Saturday, June 7th.
Yep, that's
Uh,
that's a day that happens soon.
that is the day that it would happen. So we have an entire card, and I have an entire document of
Which one's
English
phonics?
pronunciation versions of the names, just so I wouldn't mess up. We've been in call for like an hour trying to figure out how things are said and all
Yeah,
of that. So
we had to figure out if White Man Cole was right or
yeah,
not.
and if I'm ever wrong on these things, we're just gonna blame White Man Cole because he's who I first got the name off of. So
We even went to AAA's YouTube channel
yeah,
to
yeah,
look
I
at the.
watched an actual intro from the source just so I would be able to know how to say these people's names. So I'm really trying. I'm really trying.
Yeah, so if you don't know, this is will be like a joint event from NXT and AAA. So
Exactly, because they have to celebrate their new acquisition, of course. So
of
we're
course,
expecting to see more of AAA in NXT, just like we have more of Evolve kind of coming in, and this is just the first kind of big to do, I guess, for them. So the first match up that we have in our list is Stephanie Vicaire, newly Raw signee, and Lola Vice versus Chick Tormenta
mm,
and Dalise from AAA.
yeah. If we get any of these wrong from AAA, don't blame us. Blame White Man Cole.
Yeah, but we did do our research, and it is Dalise. Which, to
Yeah,
be fair,
eh,
full transparency, I was gonna say Dallas. So
eh, Dallas, Texas. The whole still,
I was gonna say
the
like Dallas, like Dallas, but no, it's Dalise. So
the whole city of Dallas is going to fight Stephanie McCure and Lola Vice.
yeah, I mean to be
Anyway,
fair, I think Vicaire and Vice would probably still win, even if it
it's
was
going to be me
Dallas.
first,
Yeah, you can take it first. You are the guest.
and I'm probably going to say Chick Tormenta and Dalise because Lola Vice is not someone you want to like trust.
I mean that's fair, but I think that would have been the case if Stephanie Vicaire was still the NXT champion. But now that she dropped that to JC Jane and is getting called up to Raw, there's not really a reason to like turn on her at all and try to set up a program because you're just not going to be in any programs. So I think that they're going to have Vicaire win this one because she's kind of like the star. But I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to it either way. I think it's going to be a good match because I do like Lola Vice. I think she's talented. So seeing her kind of in her element a little bit more will be nice.
Plus, you got to go to Money in the Bank. Spoiler, like an hour later. So
Right, exactly. And so I think it's going to be kind of an easier time in this one because it's a tag team at least. So I think
yeah, so you got to
they're
like
going to
kind of
have
like
Vicaire
stand
get a
back
win
a little
here.
bit.
Right. I think Vicaire is going to get a win on this one. And then we will see you guys over on Race Channel for Money in the Bank to see what we think about Vicaire's chances there.
Yes, because she's going double duty tonight or whenever this is up.
Right. Yeah. Which, I mean, to be fair, she's kind of used to doing that because she did that a lot in NXT. So
Yeah.
I'm not at all surprised that she's going to do that. So.
All right. So you're going with Vicaria and Volta Vice?
Yep. So we already split.
Yeah, I'm still going with Chick
First things
Tormenta
up.
and Delise because, like I said, I don't think Volta Vice is somebody you want to trust. So
That's fair. That's fair. I just, I think that Stephanie Vicaire just has that extra something that she's just gonna get the win because yes.
all right, and who is next?
And then match number 2, we have a 6-man tag of Dragon Lee, Cruz del Toro, and Lindsay Dorado versus Octagon Jr., Aerostar, and Mr. Iguana, who has to be one of the most fun characters that I've seen come out of AAA in this little collaboration. He's amazing.
Yeah, and just so you know, the graphic does have Joaquin Wild in it, but he got injured, so Lindsay
Right.
Dorado had to take his spot.
He got knocked out cold
By
during a
who?
main
I don't.
event or a speed. I don't remember who he was facing. They didn't show the actual match. They just kind of showed him afterwards in the ring, but he posted afterwards, first time ever being knocked out cold. We're good. So he's okay. He's just For safety
Yeah.
reasons, they're not putting him on the card.
So Joaquin is on the card, but is on the graphic here, but he is not in the match.
Right. He had to be replaced by Lindsay Dorado.
You
I
keep
have
putting
to. I
the
have to
emphasis
double
on
down.
Lindsay.
I have to because I said Lintz when I first read it. Like, no, his name is not Lintz. It is Lindsay. I have to
Mr.
double down.
Man.
Yeah, right, exactly. Which that's immediately where my brain went. It's like, okay, is Lintz? No, no, it's not. I'm trying, guys.
You
I'm
gotta
trying.
learn Spanish. Now watch, we'll have some
I I would love to.
AAA super fan coming here like, no, actually it's Linsaw.
Yeah, probably. But listen, I haven't spoken much in the way of Spanish since grade school. Same with my Korean. So, sorry. I love it, but I'm not fluent in it.
Anyway, it's your turn to go first.
Oh,
So
it
whenever
is.
you're
It
ready.
is. I am going to go with Team AAA
Oh, you
on this
are
one. Yeah, on
Mr.
this one.
Mr. Iguana.
Mr. Iguana is going to get the W. I'm here for it. I love it. I love it so much. But no, my reasoning on this is in a match like this, I think that's is where they can let the new acquisition shine. In other matches, you kind of still need to retain your dominance, but I think in this kind of match, the new acquisition can shine a little bit better.
I am actually going with TWB on this. I think Dragon Lee and company is gonna, take
Okay.
this one.
Okay.
Because
I'm okay with that. I think
Dragon Lee had a good start on NXT. So
that's
you
another
know
reason that I didn't go with them is because Dragon Lee has momentum going in. Because I mean, to be fair, he did just beat Vanity
he beat an
Project.
evolved guy. I could probably do that.
Yeah, fair. So, although I mean, I do like Swipe Right, Vanity Project, etc. I
He
think that
beat a
they're very
fucking
interesting.
group.
Yeah, he did. And I do like Dragon Lee. Don't get me wrong. I think that he's been such a good soldier for so long that they're just going to kind of keep him being a good soldier and help bring the new guys up a little bit.
Yeah, I guess that's true, but I'm still going TWB on this.
Yeah, I'll take
You
Team
know,
AAA. You can take Team
we
WWE.
we love you, Mr. Iguana.
We do. I want to see more of you. Show up. That'd be great.
I've only known you for 15 minutes, but we love you.
It was fan at first sight. All right, so the next one
It-
is going to be you first, and it's one that I'm kind of looking forward to, and I kind of wish that this was not the third match. We have Ethan Page defending his North American title against Javon Evans, Laredo Kid, and Ray Phoenix.
Hey, you got them all right. Nice.
How am I going to miss those? Those are basically English.
Dorito. Like Dorito, but
No, I know what Laredo is. That's a car as well. So I'm
it's
well
also a
versed
city in
in
Texas,
Laredo.
isn't it?
Laredo, Texas. Yeah, I think so. I know it more for the car. At least I think it's a car. Let me Google just to make sure that I'm being stupid. But it's yours while I do that.
And while you're doing that, I'm just going to say Javon. I hope he wins a title. He's talented, and I'm just going to throw him out there and hopefully he wins.
Yeah, yeah. I'm actually in agreement with you. Yeah. It's a Jeep Grand Cherokee, by the way. So of course it'd be a Jeep. It's a Jeep Laredo. Of course it is. I'm gonna go ahead and take Javon Evans because once I heard that Sean Legacy was gonna get a North American title shot the following week, I kind of mapped out that it was gonna be Javon Evans versus Sean Legacy, so they can run it back from the Battle Royal. Because I think that's good for everybody. Everybody wants to see that. So
And plus, NXT doesn't really care about face or heels.
exactly, which I love, and that's why I'm really hoping that NXT doesn't make me mad. Um,
Mhm.
coming up because they I have a funny feeling they're going to, and if they do that, I'm going to be very mad and miss a lot of good actual wrestling action where heels and faces
Just
don't
don't,
matter.
just don't be mad. Be glad.
That is going to be very hard for me. You know my feelings. So
Just, you know, watch Team Abyss do his thing.
I don't want to watch Temu Abyss do its thing. I don't like the Temu Abyss.
Not yet.
I
You didn't
don't
like
think I'm
Yuri at
going to.
first either.
Well, that was denial. There's nothing to be in denial about with Temu Abyss. It's just straight
Once
no.
once Jasper does a 10 drop kick, you'll fall in love with him too.
Okay. If 300-pound Temu Abyss can do a standing drop kick to Obafemi's face, yes, I will be on board. I dare you. I dare you. You wannabe Black Hole Slam using Temu Abyss. I dare you to do a drop kick. You won't.
He either does a Black Hole Slam.
Yeah, that's literally his finisher.
And following up with a Black Hole Slam.
It's the Black Hole Slam. That's why I called him the Temu Abyss. Man comes out in all black and tattered outfit, has the chains jangling about his neck. The only thing that he's missing is no front teeth and a mask. Everything else, it's Abyss. He's got the stature. Yeah, give it time. Someone will knock his teeth out. Watch it be Obafemi, and then I have him to blame for making him even more like Abyss. But anyway, we got way off topic.
Yeah.
I ranted for no reason. But anyway, I am going to also agree with you.
You got mad for no reason?
I did. I tend to do that. I tend to get mad for no reason. But hey, at least I'm not something else for no reason at all. So we're good.
Anyway, back on track.
Yeah, anyway. Back on track. I'm in agreement, and I'm going to take Devon Evans because I feel like setting up him versus Sean Legacy is what's best for business, and who better to do what's best for business than this company? So,
and now you get to do some fun names.
Yeah, I do. This one's going to be great. So, next match we have. Great.
You do have houses.
I know. I do. I've heard them before. Legado del Fantasma.
There you go.
Versus, I need my document for this one because it's not on the back of the thing. Versus El Io de Dr. Wagner Jr., Pagano, and Psycho Clown.
Which Psycho Clown is a great name, I tell you what.
Yeah, and then I seen his photo and I'm like, yeah, that fits. I kind of hate you already.
I mean, he is a Psycho Clown.
He is. It reminds me of the I think it was the Menagerie in TNA, like with Mike Knox and Steve the Clown and whatever. I wasn't a fan of Steve. Steve the Clown was just not fun.
Like Crazy Steve?
Yeah, Crazy Steve with the clown on this little tricycle thing. No, wasn't a fan. It was disturbing.
Yeah, Psycho Clown takes that.
Yeah, it awakens some like not real fears that I have because like I'm not afraid of clowns, but I still have an adverse reaction to them.
I still hate you, Psycho Clown.
Yeah, you're very cool. Please never come near me. Don't like it. Don't like it at all.
Anyway, it's your turn.
Oh yeah, it is me because you took the Ethan match, right?
Well, again, me taking Ethan.
Yeah, I was a little bit disturbed that you took Ethan from me, but it's fine. I'm used to that. So for this one, I'm going to once again take Team AAA because again, I think that this is something
you're going for Psycho Clown, man.
I am taking the Psycho Clown. That's a quote in itself. But I do think that again, this is where the new acquisition can get a W and shine and showcase without being completely dominated.
Maybe this is how Legado breaks up because Berto has been mad at
exactly
for a little bit.
And that was kind of the whole thing for me there as well because didn't Berto turn on SmackDown forever ago? Not forever ago, but you know what I mean.
He slapped he slapped Santos. That wasn't really a turn.
Right, but it was going that direction. And so the fact that now they're forced to team together.
He got mad at Santos for losing a match and they got smacked him.
Oh, that was all it was? You got mad because somebody lost?
Yeah.
There's so many worse things to get mad about.
I don't know if he took the pin or Berto did, but either way, somebody lost and he got mad and smacked the dog shit out of Santos.
I just remember that people were happy about it. And I was like, you see, Theory? It's not hard.
Yeah, just one quick, you know.
Yeah, one quick slap, you get the people on your side, and we're good to go. But no,
And
he's
you,
playing the long game with it. It's fine. I understand.
and you don't get released.
Mm-hmm. I swear. I'm gonna be so done, dude. Please don't. Anyway, it's mine. I'm taking Team AAA.
Yeah, I was going to take the God of Fantasma because the second clown scares me, but I'm going for the AAA boys too because, like I said, Berto is like this close to turning on Santos. So.
Yeah, I think it makes the most sense, honestly. They're kind of being thrown together, so.
All right, so we agree again in the
We
last
do.
match.
We do. And this is the last one. I need my document. Hooked on Phonics. Save me. We have El Io del Vikingo defending his mega championship against Chad Gable.
Where's El Grande Americano at?
Oh, that's right. He qualified for Money in the Bank ahead of somebody like AJ Styles and CM Punk. They gave it to El Grande Americano, who had to borrow Chad Gable's boots, by the way. It was very sad because he didn't have his own boots. He had some like airline issues.
He lost his boots, so Chad Gable was so nice enough to let him use his.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, stand up guy. Stand up guy. We love Chad Gable in this house, and I'm very happy that he was able to help the luchador legend beat AJ Styles and CM Punk by lending his boots.
Did you really want Punk to win?
I would have preferred it. I would have honestly preferred Punk to El Grande Americano. Ideally, I would have had Styles, but, you know, we can't always get what we want.
He's going to be a jobber, so.
Yeah, big sad.
But hey, it's what he wants to do, so let him do it.
Yeah, your choice. If this is how you want to end things, you do you, by all means. But anyway, Chad Gable versus Vikingo.
And I'm going Vikingo. There ain't no way they're going to give Chad Gable a AAA championship. Then again, I said that about the TNA championship, and look what happened.
Yeah, we did. We got tricked. We did.
We got tricked by Trick Williams.
We did. We got tricked by everybody. It was not fun. I should have seen that coming.
But
I didn't.
Tell you what, I actually didn't see that coming. I thought Joe Hendricks was going to win the championship and be done with it, but no.
I do have to say, that was like one of the only things legitimately that they've gotten over on me. Yeah, I'm not typically one that they get things over on. That one was truly a surprise. So maybe this will happen too. But no, I'm taking Vikingo as well.
Also, I'm a little bit peeved because they made Vikingo champion just so that Alberto El Patron wouldn't go to WWE.
I'm totally okay with that. I didn't want Patron anywhere near the E-Talent again. Go away. We don't need you here. The thing that I'm a little bit peeved on wasn't so much that Patron lost to Vikingo. It was that the East spoiled that he lost to Vikingo prior to the match even happening. Like, y'all are better than this. So I was a little upset about that.
Doing research for the match, and they're like, "Oh, Alberto's the champion. Why isn't he facing Chad?" And then, hey, Vikingo wins the championship. Wait,
right? They announced basically that Vikingo was going to be the champion at the time, which it's a little early. It reminds me of when they would release like SummerSlam posters in February when Mania hasn't even happened yet. It's like, oh, wait, how does that happen?
So we know who's not winning.
Exactly. I hate when they did that. They used to do that all the time, and it completely ruined any and all surprise and intrigue for the event. So they're a little
It's
bit
like
better about that now, but it's
just
still
like how
pretty bad.
I seen a picture of like a meet and greet with Trick Williams holding the Intercontinental Championship. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, that was very confusing. Like, huh?
I don't know if you saw that or not. But
Yeah, you told me about that before.
yeah, they
It
literally had a picture of Trick Williams holding the Intercontinental Championship. Like, wait, what?
yeah, he didn't win that though, did he? So extra confusion.
No, he never won. He never won a main roster title.
Yeah, exactly. So like, why was he even holding that? Maybe that was
I
all
have no idea.
just to say,
But
hey, just
for
because you see
show,
somebody with a title doesn't mean that they're going to win it. Just because you see somebody on the poster doesn't mean they're going to represent it, even though it clearly usually does. So maybe they just did that
yeah,
to throw people off. I don't know. I think we're trying to like overcomplicate and overthink it. It's not that
we
complicated.
are.
They're just the way that they are.
They're just
Um,
they're just goobers.
yeah, yep. But
So
that
anyway,
is
Vikingo
all
and
the
Chad
matches.
Gable.
Yep,
Oh, you
we
would
both
be
agree
you
it's Vikingo.
yeah.
So, so to summarize, we both agree with Vikingo. We both agree with Wagner Jr.,
Yeah,
Pagano, and the Psycho
like
Clown.
Psycho Clown crew.
Yep. We both agree with Javon Evans. And
We
we
I took
split on the other two.
I took Dragon Lee. You took Mr. Iguana, my favorite
I
wrestler now.
did. I did. First sight fandom. Yeah.
Mr. Iguana, please come to WWE.
I honestly, I don't know about that. You can stay in AAA. I'm good with that. Don't let them get a hold of you. Because
Yeah,
you'll become a chameleon instead of an iguana if you really want to. They will turn you into Charlie Chameleon. Stay Mr. Iguana in Mexico, please. Do not lose yourself.
And then I went for Chickmenta and Delise, and you went for Stephanie over here and Lola Vice.
Right. So we disagreed on the first two and then agreed on everything else. So I'm just kind of trying to summarize for everybody. So
Yeah.
that is going to do it for Worlds Collide event. And we will catch you guys on Ray's channel for the Money in the Bank, where we'll actually know some things and not have to research how to say stuff.